Hello, my friends. In this video, we are going to learn about the RecyclerView, and we are going to create an app that displays the RecyclerView and the data into a RecyclerView. The RecyclerView class extends the view group class and implements scrolling view interface. It is introduced in Marshmallow version of Android, and it is an advanced version of ListView with improved performance and other benefits. RecyclerView is mostly used to design the user interface with fine-grained control over the lists and grids of the application in Android. If you want to learn Android app development, Java, Kotlin, data structures and algorithms, and other programming courses, you came to the right place. Hit subscribe to join our family and hit the bell to ensure that you don't miss any lesson. Personally, I prefer using the RecyclerView in most of my applications. In this tutorial, we will create a list view of items with image view for the icons and text view for description. If you want to master Android app development in both Java and Kotlin languages, learn Java from zero and learn Kotlin from scratch, master data structure and algorithms in C and Java, join my Udemy bestseller courses to start publishing your own apps. Get the coupons from the description below. Using the RecyclerView and performs click listeners on the items of this list. Okay, so we will start with the advanced features like creating our custom RecyclerView. Because the simple RecyclerView, we will introduce it with going through this video, and we have learned about using the simple and ready-made layouts in the Android in the previous videos about the list view, and I prefer going directly to create the custom list layouts and RecyclerViews. So, as the pattern I follow in all my videos to create the layout and the UI first, then link it with the main activity, and then create the custom adapters, and then we are going to link them all in the code and run the app. First of all, if we go to here in the layout editor, we search for the RecyclerView, it will be here. So this is the RecyclerView. I will drag and drop and infer the constraints. So congratulations, you have created the RecyclerView with ID RecyclerView. If we go to the split mode and see the code here, we see that the package here does not start with the RecyclerView. It starts with androidx.recyclerview.widget.recyclerview. So the ID is here, the RecyclerView, and the constraints are here, and these are the margin. We can remove them all. Okay, so this is the basic implementation and declaration of the RecyclerView. The ID, the width and height, and these are the constraints. Okay, the ID is RecyclerView. So we go to the main activity and start creating the RecyclerView. So RecyclerView equal to find view by id r.id.recyclerView. This is the step number 2. Now, since we are going to create images and text, so we need to create a custom layout. So I need to create here a custom layout. I will name it as item design or item recycler. This is the item recycler. This is the layout that we can create inside, and that will design the items, every item inside the Android Studio. Okay, for the RecyclerView. So here I will start with the image view, and we will make as I prefer using 60 dp and 60 dp, and I will create an ID as image view recycler and I will add its constraints here, infer the constraints. So inferring the constraints will make it easier for the developers, okay, to design the layouts. This is the text view, the image view. Now the text view here, wrap content and match parent. ID would be text view recycler, and how to infer the constraints. Here is the text. Let me show you demo text in order to be displayed. I will drag and drop it. Hide wrap content, and I will drag and drop it. Okay, I will connect the constraint here and the constraint here. Okay, so you can see these are the codes for the image view, the margin top and the constraint to top off and to end off. Here we have constraint this text view. Okay, this is the design of our layout. Now the layout height would be wrap content in order to display just this layout. Okay, we can add also for this margin, we can add margin button. It would be 16 dp. Okay, I can add this. Okay, you can add it and you can remove it like this. Now it's good, the design is good. Now let us remove the demo text, just in order to fill it with the data that we are going to create. Now let's create my list data class that will works as a model class. So the model class, it represents what are the data that you are going to display inside this recycler view. Inside it will depends on the item, the customized item that will be used. So for that we need an item that display the recycler view text view, and an item that displays the recycler view image view. As I told you, the image view will represent an integer and described with an integer variable, and text view would be described as a string variable. For that, we go to create the model class. So we will create a new Java class here, and I will name it as RecyclerView data, or RecyclerView model class. We can data model, it's good, data model, it's good. So it's named as data model. As I told you, it will works as a model class, as a template for the data that we are going to use. So what are the data variables that we are going to use? We need a private string called title. This is the title. And we need the private int image. Okay, since we have in the item recycler view, we have an image and we have the text. So alt plus insert, we create the constructor and we select both in order to create its constructor. Now we need to add the getters and setters. Getters, we need to get the image and the title and set them. So getters and setters. Here we have finished creating our data model. So the model class represent what are the data that we are going to display inside each item. So for first one is the image and the second one is the text view. So the image is an int, and the title would be as a string. Let's go back here to the main activity. Till now, we have created the item recycler view and the data model corresponding for this item recycler view. Okay? Now, there is a very important thing that we have talked about it in the previous videos, which is the adapter. So, we need an adapter that bridges between the layout, customized layout, and the data that would be created. So the data source and the view, the customized view that we have created. In this case, we are going to create a new Java class here, and I will name it as the adapter, recycler adapter, not be confused, because we are going to extend the RecyclerView.adapter class. It would be my adapter. It would be good. So this class is called my adapter. It will work as the adapter class for bridging between the data source, which is the main activity in an array or database and passed by the data model, and with the view, with the customized view that we have already created. So the adapter class will bridges and make this work between the data source and the recycler view items. So this class will extend the RecyclerView.adapter class. So how to tell that this class will act as an adapter? It will extend RecyclerView.adapter class. Okay, so we have imported this package. Now, Alt plus Enter to implement the methods. We have 3 implementing methods. The onCreateViewHolder, createViewHolder methods inflates the list item layout that we have customized, and in the onBindViewHolder method, each data items are set to each row. How to do that? Let's implement them correctly. And here you can pass the my adapter or my adapter.view holder. We will see how to create the view holder now. Okay, implement the method. Okay, so we need to remove this because I have implemented my own view holder. So we need to concentrate now. We can remove these methods till now in order to be very, very clear. So we will implement them later on. So we will start with private, and we will create an array of data model that we have created, data model class, and it is called list data. Okay, I have created an array of this class that I have created before, and now I will make the constructor here, and I will make the constructor that contains only this data field. Okay, it's very simple till now. There is a very important thing that I need you to follow. The first of all, here, this is the first step. When creating the adapter recycler view, it may be confused for many people. Just follow this order. First of all, declare the variables or the data source here. The second way is to declare the view, or the second step is the view holder class. Okay, I need to create a view holder, a sub view holder class in an internal class. So you see, guys, how we have implemented this, why we are doing this, and why we're having an error here, because I need to create a view holder class. So I will create an inner class called view holder, public static class view holder, and it will extend the RecyclerView dot view holder. Since you are extending and you are creating your own adapter in the RecyclerView, you need to tell the Android Studio that this class, my adapter, will act as RecyclerView adapter. And inside the RecyclerView adapter, I need an internal class that acts as the view holder. So this class will name it as a view holder, or you can name it as my view holder, or whatever you want. That extends the RecyclerView.view holder. Two things that you should concentrate on them when creating the adapter of RecyclerView: the creation of the adapter, extending RecyclerView.adapter, and the internal class called view holder that extends the RecyclerView.view holder. So here in the internal class, I need to declare the public image view, and public text view, and I will import the package alt plus insert, alt plus enter, and public here alt plus insert the constructor. I choose them both, and here we have implemented the view holder. So this is the image view. Now this the view holder class. The view holder class will act as this image view equal to item view dot find view by id r.id.image view recycler, and here the text view would be item view dot find view by id r.id.text view recycler. These are related with the text view and the image view of the customized layout that we have created. So this is the view holder class, that it's very important class that declares and initializes these widgets. Okay, now we are clear to implement the methods. So the third step is define, implement, and overriding the methods, implementing the methods. So alt plus enter. You see, guys, the view holder have been removed because we are passing the generics of my adapter for this class, and I'm telling him to use this class as the type parameter of the generics of the RecyclerView.adapter. It may be sometimes confused, but don't worry, if you practice it will be very simple. Implement the methods, and these are the three methods that we need to use. I will cut them and put them here, okay, in the implementing methods. Okay, now on create view holder, it will be acting as a layout inflator. The layout inflator equal to layout inflator dot from parent dot get context and view list item. It would be acting as by using the layout inflator dot inflate r dot layout. And what is the name of our layout that we have customized our data and the widgets for it? It is called item recycler. dot item recycler, and I pass the parent, and I will pass the false. You can use here the standard and ready-made list item and the simple RecyclerView items included inside the Android package, but I prefer using our customized things because we are a professional developers. And the view holder equal new view holder and list item. I am training you for the complex things. Okay, it's very simple. Now return view holder. Okay, recycle view holder. There is an error here. Alt plus enter to change the signature of view holder. We have an error. If we go back to the view holder, we have created our constructor that is based on 3 parameters. We don't need these parameters, only we need the item view because we have customized this for our own. Okay, so the problem have been solved by removing the 2 parameters of the constructor. On bind the view holder, we are going to create final, and we need to create the instance of the data model class. So final data model my list data equal to list data at position. What is the list data? It is the array that we have created before. Okay, and we pass the position. Now the holder dot text view dot set text to list data at position dot get title. We need the title from this, and the holder. Now we need the image view dot set image resource list data at position at index position and get image. Here we are setting and getting the text and setting the text to the text view and getting the image and setting the image into the image view. Now we are going, if you need to add click listeners, handling click listeners, this we will see in the next video, handling click events. Okay, not now. And the get count, it's very important. Many people forget it. List data dot length. Okay, this is how we have finished our RecyclerView, our adapter. Okay, first of all, the data source. The second is the view holder class, and the third is implementing the methods. Very important to follow this implementation. Now back to our main layout, main activity. We have defined the RecyclerView, and I will create the data or the data source. So data my or data model. We will create an instance of data model array my list data equal to new my list or my new data model array. And what are this data? It would be new data model. What is the title of the first element? It would be like master coding app. What is the image? r.drawable. And let's go and import some drawables. So I will copy these from the previous video. I will copy them in the drawable. I will paste them and okay. So here we have them. I will refactor them because they don't accept naming from first. App 1. I will name it as app 3, and here we will refactor it as app 2. Okay, now the image resources would be the app 1. This is the first item that we create. The second item, here how we create an instance of them and how to make this master coding app, master Kotlin app, app 2, and we will paste a new master Flutter app, and it would be 3. This is how we create an instance of data model and pass the data that we need to display in the adapter item view. Okay. Now we have created the recycler view. The third step is creating the adapter and bridging between this, the data source, which is in presenting the data model, and the customized recycler view items and layouts. So I will create an instance of my adapter, recycler, or called adapter, equal to new my adapter. It would be passing the list. What am I? List data, and recycler view dot set has fixed size. It's equal to true. We are putting some of its attributes. Set layout manager to new layout manager. Layout manager. And we pass this. And recycler view dot set adapter to this adapter. Okay. Alt plus enter to import the package. Implement the method. Oops. Set layout manager. We can also remove this. New linear layout manager. Okay, and we pass this context. Now we have finished designing everything. Let's run and see. Oops, what we have here. Let's run again. Okay, and here we go. This is our recycler view. You see, guys, it is displaying the images and the text views in a list view, but is a powerized and very important and very smoothly controlled on recycler view, on the items and recycling them. So if I copy this many times, you will see the importance of the recycler view and why it is called recycler view, because it's displaying the list view in a professional and very smoothly pattern. Okay, so this is the importance of recycler view. I will copy and paste also many of these, and here we go. You see, guys, how they are displaying them in smooth way and it's a professional way. Okay, always use recycler view, and they are very important over the list view. So congratulations, guys, we have finally learned about the recycler view, how to create the the recycler view in the layout, how to create its custom layout item, how to create the custom model class, how to create our custom adapter, and then how to link all of these stuff together in the main